1,200 metres then for race number 8. It's a Class 3 contest headed by Lean Perfection. He's won 3 of his 4 starts. Come up with barrier 14 as he returns after a couple of months off the track. Racing Fighter last on his debut returns here. Patch Baby runner-up behind Master Albert last time out. Master Albert's come up with the same barrier drew to victory last time out. Happy Fun makes his debut, a New Zealand maiden winner over the 1,400 metres. Top score in good form, goes up in class after a last start win. Styling City, the Griffin, 2 from 2 into open company now and up in trip as well. And Mighty Maverick and Winning Supreme probably roll forward from barrier 2.
We saw when we previewed that last race, that trial with Winner's Way finishing second. Racing Fighter was the horse that won that trial with blinkers on. Potentially he can kick through here from barrier number 1 with Tommy Berry on board. He ran last on debut. Styling City, obviously been given a rating of 68, comes in from his Griffin performances. Mighty Maverick, a big last start winner. This is a very good contest. Lean Perfection, blood in the trachea at his last start.
Here he is, Lean Perfection as well. He's going nicely enough. As you see, he did have that issue last time with blood in the trachea. Barrier 14, 133 pounds. 4 starts, 3 wins. He's going well, but he's got a couple of things against him. This horse keeps improving, and it was a really good run. I thought last start he meets Master Albert 5 pounds better off, and his track work's been good. He's definitely on the improve, so expect a good run from Patch Baby, and he wouldn't mind a bit of rain around. Top score, another one that's had a really good season. He's won 2 of his last 3, this horse, and Douglas White, all have been at Happy Valley, so it's going to be interesting to see how he comes to Sha Tin, but Douglas White knows the horse.
All right, OK. Well, let's start off with Master Albert and Patch Baby, that race, with an interview with the jockey who rode Master Albert, Derek Long.
Well, Derek, took a while for Master Albert to get his first win, but he got it last time out. What were your thoughts on that performance?
Well, the horse have ability, but you know he have very short dash, and you have to ride him a bit quietly in the early stage and try to make him relax. And last time the pacing was good, and make him was very good spot for him and very relaxed, so he won him very strong.
Is that the way to ride him then, to have him towards the back of the field and then use that sprint? Because we've also seen him being ridden closer to the speed in his races before.
Yes, you know, he have some early speed, but you can't let him do it, and you have to ride him a bit quiet. And he have short dash, you have to make sure he have to use the strength exactly in the right time.
Can he win again on Sunday?
I hope so, and I'm sure we will do our best.
He's come out with the same conditions, basically, a bit more weight on his back, 6 pounds, but otherwise, you know, same sort of ride, should bring about the same result.
I think he'll get the pace that he wants to, and now that he's got that win, the confidence will be there, no doubt. He's a horse that could win again for sure. Yeah,
I've got him in the numbers as well. I expect another good run from him. He's always been consistent horse.
Yeah, all right, that's Master Albert. Styling City, 2 from 2 as far as his Griffin career was concerned, so he's in with some bigger boys now with 116 pounds on his back.
2-year-old taking on the older horses here, coming out of Griffin company. It's very hard to match them up. And also take into consideration that the 2 wins have been over the straight 1,000. Now he goes to 1,200. He's got an awkward barrier draw. I think he's pretty smart, so he'll go into the tips for me. But this is a race, I think, where there's, you know, 3, 4, 5 winning hopes, depending on the run they get. Yeah,
I didn't put him in the end because I just was worried about that awkward draw, and I'm not sure how strong that Griffin form is yet.
Yeah, quadruple double. The horse he beat twice has been beaten since then. Mighty Maverick, though, this was a mighty performance winning.
It was. There were a couple of runs prior to this where the betting suggested that the horse wasn't far away. He started 3-1 favourite 3 starts earlier when finished 3rd behind All You Need. Here, the race is there to be won, and at this stage, he just he puts the race to bed. He just powers away the last 100 here. Looked very impressive in doing so. Can he do it again? I don't know. He gets a very light weight on his back, which is going to help.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of an awkward draw, though, barrier number 8 for him. The question mark, he hasn't managed to put 2 together before in his career.
Yeah, I would have thought Joe Moreira, who does ride Styling City, would have stuck with him should he think or have thought that he could win again.
Yeah, winners are very important, aren't they, this late stage of the season. Last horse we're going to have a look at here is Lean Perfection. The unbeaten record was lost last time out behind Solar Patch, who's turned out to be quite a nice horse. But how's he been looking since his break?
Yeah, not too bad actually, to be honest with you. He's a really nice horse, this one. He definitely had excuses last time. I mean, Solar Patch is a very good horse to start with, and he also had blood in the trachea, but he's got barrier 14 and he's got a big weight, and he's only a young horse. I still think he's good enough to run a really good race. I've got him in the numbers. He's a class progressive horse, but I've got one to beat him.
Yeah, I'm going to tip him. I think he's a Class 1 horse, maybe even better. But, as Paul's highlighted, top weight, barrier 14, going in fresh after blood in the trachea. There's a few little sort of googlies alongside of his name. But I think Zach might ride him quiet, just peel him to the outside and let him rip, and he may be good enough to win.
Yeah, similar to what he did on his first and second start. But Styling City, the 2-year-old, Paul, is favourite.
Yeah, I haven't got him in either. I've got to go with Patch Baby. I'm going to make him the best because he's come up a good price, $7.40. Patch Baby, he's improved every start he's done. He's only had the 2, but he's improved again. He meets Master Albert £5 better off, and he didn't have the clearest of runs last time, so I'm going to get him to beat Lean Perfection, who will take a lot of money, there's no question, but he has got those things against him. Master Albert's consistent and top score. As I said, Douglas White has worked with the horse and track work, so does know the horse. Zach Purden jumps off. He'll jump on Douglas White. Interesting to see how he goes here, but he's a horse in form. 3, 1, 4 and 8, but I really like the 3.
There's 5 last start winners in this race if you include the form of Happy Fun from New Zealand, who won his maiden there before coming to Hong Kong. As I said, I think Lean Perfection is a Class 1 horse, maybe even a touch stronger. Top weight, wide barrier, had a break, trial was brilliant. Rides him quiet for me, I think. Just lets him come to the outside, and his class, even with the weight, might be too good. That's the way I'm thinking anyway. Styling City, Master Albert, Patch Baby, they'll all get their chance, and Paul could be spot on. There could be a fair bit more still to come from Patch Baby, but I just kept coming back to the 1 in the end.
Yeah, he does look like a nice horse. 3 and 1, 1 and 3, the cue for me, but we've all got 1, 3 and 4 in the numbers.